Hi and welcome. So today's reading is with the Japaritz Tarot. I'm probably not saying that right. By Nino Japaritz, and it is all artwork. And apparently it's a little bit of a collector's deck now. I bought it before that stage. So that's probably the only deck that I've got that's happened to, because I buy mass market because I can't afford other decks. So today I'm just going to look at the next 24 hours because I feel like there's something imminent. There's something imminent in the next 24 hours. It's going to happen, and if you feel that, then this could be a reading for you. I haven't read with this deck much at all, and I haven't picked it up for, it would be well over a year, probably 2 years. It's an unusual deck. It's a beautiful deck with artwork, but it's just one of those decks. It's like, yeah, looks good, but I don't know. So next 24 hours, what do we need to know? Jester of Tides. I'm guessing that's Page of Water, Page of Cups. Love. So that will be lovers, obviously. And the next one is the Three of Fire. The Three of Fire, so that's the Three of Wands. With the Three of Fire, it's really a waiting energy, so I do have to draw another card with that. Okay, right. And the fourth card is the Two of Fire, so that's the Two of Wands. So that's interesting that you go from the from the three to the two. And the overarching energy is the Six of Tides, which is the Six of Cups. Whoops. Okay, I feel I need a little bit more. Okay, so we've got the Devil there. Ouch. I don't like to see the Devil with the Six of Cups at all. And then with the Spirit energy, we've got the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is the Five of Swords. Am I going to be able to fit this in? Let's pick that up a bit. Okay, so this is a little bit more complicated than what I thought that it could be. You're going to see a script that I do for myself sometimes. So what's coming out of left field is the Wheel of Fortune. I intended to only draw 3 cards. And then what's the advice from that Wheel of Fortune is the Jester of Wands. So, and that's obviously the Page of Swords. So what I'm feeling here is there's some sort of, and I don't like this kind of reading because I just don't like it, but this is what I'm getting. I feel there's some sort of trickster energy around you. And I'm actually seeing the Three of Fire as it could be a complex love situation where you feel like you are looking outward and waiting for that person to come to you, waiting for that person to answer the text, to answer the email, to come through. You're waiting for them to put their money where their mouth is, and for some reason you keep waiting. So it doesn't have to be a love situation. It could be in another area of your life, but there's an area of your life where you keep waiting. You have a relationship of sorts. So whether that's with a person or some sort of dream or something, you're bound to it, but a lot of that is perhaps in your imagination, or from your point of view you feel like that, but the other person may not, or the situation may not be as accurate in actual fact as you think it is in your mind. I say that because you have the Six of Cups and you have the Devil. I mean, that the Devil adds up to 6, and that's 6. So the Six of Cups is a naivety. It's a naive energy, but it's also in a lot of ways, it's actually like the Devil, because you are in some ways tied to the past. And the Six of Cups, if I don't read reversals, but these I think all came out in the upright anyway, is an energy of pleasure. It's an energy of enjoyment. It's a wholesome energy. And it really should be a wholesome energy. But it isn't always. And the Devil here is, I'm seeing abuse, okay? So there's a level of abuse. So this can be wide reaching, because this is a general reading. This can be abuse of the sort that can happen when you're a youngster, for example. It can be, it could be somebody who's on the lighter side of that, somebody who's argumentative, for example. That's the very light side of it. And it can go towards the coercive control side as well, really. So the spirit energy is the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is a card of, well, just cut your losses, really, and leave. Cut your losses and get out. And that's really kind of what this depiction is showing. It's things are on fire, people are on horseback, they're just leaving, because there's no point in staying around. And I do feel that the spirit energy, this is a spirit card for me, in this position is saying that. I don't think it's saying, spend time on healing and work out, who's to blame here, who's the antagonist, who's the victim, who's the perpetrator, who's the healer, who's the whatever. It isn't like that. It's just forget that time for that. It probably, if it was ever there, it's well and truly gone. It's time to leave. It's time to remove yourself from the situation if you haven't already. So apply that love, a membership with a club or whatever. I'm not telling you what to do, but this is quite a strong message I'm getting from this. This is how I'm reading it. It's kind of quite dramatic. I don't like these kind of readings because I don't want to be that way, really. I'm here to try and learn myself and to hopefully offer some insights into tarot. But so this is what's coming out of left field. And interestingly, this says fortune. I'm getting fortunate, So what is fortune? Something that you have or that you receive that is beneficial to you. And I think that what's beneficial to you is to really hot-foot it. Hot-foot it. But the Wheel of Fortune is about staying centered. And I feel in this situation, with whatever's going on here, you will need to be centered. You need to be centered so that you can make the right decision, take up an opportunity as it comes along. You do have the Jester of Tides here. So this is a kind of a pathetic sort of offering in some way. If I'm right with this reading and this is about love or, something that's gone or is really quite toxic, then the Jester of Tides is just a pathetic offering. the Jester of Wands as a page of swords in the advice from what's coming out of left field, because what's coming out of left field is like a sudden turn of that wheel. This is saying to learn from whatever this is. If this is some sort of pattern that you're in, if this wheel is turning, okay, and you have the opportunity to make a change, the page or the Jester of Wands is saying, learn from this. Yeah, you might feel like you don't really know exactly how to go about it, but this is saying, take up this opportunity to escape, to change, to learn how to be more centered. There's a chance that nothing as dramatic is happening in your life, or that is going to happen. So let's just say that that's the case. So we've got the Magician card underneath, and we've got the Ace of Wands. So this is like an epiphany. This is change. Okay, the Ace of Swords is about change. So there's an opportunity here. It's coming out of left field. It might come suddenly, and this stuff is happening on a lighter side or even on a heavier side. And because this is happening, you might not be in the right headspace to take up this opportunity. So that is what it is saying overall for everyone, no matter what degree this is going to hit you. Now, this Two of Fire, as I said, comes after the 3. I don't like that. I don't like that, because you've been waiting around for a long time, perhaps, for things to change, for them to change, for you to change. Change is imminent. So this can be a card of indecision, Two of Fire, but it can be, he could be lighting the path, okay? So see this change as lighting the path, and he has a lantern. So yeah, that would be how I would view that. Definitely don't go into, oh, will I, won't I, da 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 da. No. So I hope that's helpful. Cheers.